everybody. Welcome to the next episode of Dropkick SoCal, where now we answer your questions.
What's up?
Yeah, are you ready, man?
Yeah.
Sweet, sweet. So remember, guys, and you guys got any questions, go ahead and direct message us on Instagram, or Oni will take them. And
Pause.
That's
Pause.
on you, though. That's on you.
Pause.
That's on you. Okay, yeah. So you heard it.
You see how happy he gets when he finally gets one?
There you go. That's also pause.
Yes.
Whatever.
Fucker.
Okay, but whatever. Okay, so direct message questions. That's for Oni, and I get the YouTube comment questions. So yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Indeed, that's how it works, y'all. Anything about wrestling, our opinions and stuff, all that stuff.
Yeah.
All right, man. You want to get it started, or
Yeah.
how much we got? Oops, sorry.
We got 6 different people who ask questions.
6 different people.
Well, that's cool on Instagram. Thank you.
Cool. Alrighty.
I went and asked everybody. Thank you.
Cool. 6. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know how many I asked, but like I got 6.
We got 6. Oh. Whew, okay. It's gonna be a lot. Oh. It's gonna
be a long episode.
I caught myself there. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
First one is from Tommy.
Of the Wrestling Rampage.
Yes.
What's up, man? What's up? All right, here we go.
He has 5 questions.
All right.
Thank you.
Dang. All right.
First question: who is the worst Intercontinental Champion?
The worst? Oh, now that's a good one. There's been a lot. You want to go first, man?
No, I'm asking you.
Let's see here. Worst IC title. Damn, that's a good one because I do love the whole concept of the IC title. First off, I think my guess for Tommy would have to be Santino because, bro, I know you just love Santino Marella. I'm kidding, bro. Worst IC title holder? Shit. Well, you could say Santino because he was mostly comedy. But that's the thing, we liked him. It's definitely not The Miz. Worst IC title holder. Dang, dude, that's a tough one. Because you don't think too much about the IC title, you know?
And that's the sucky part.
And the ones who suck, it's like, I'm not going to remember them. Definitely not Ray, because he's held it a few times, and he had that one amazing feud with, like, what's his name? Chris Jericho? You can't say Chris Jericho. Worst IC title holder. I wouldn't say Dolph Ziggler. He's good.
Damn, we're just mentioning all the good ones.
All the good ones. I'm sorry. It's
one
tough.
bad one.
One bad one? I'll say Jeff Hardy. I'm kidding. Obviously, no.
20 minutes later.
I'm sorry, dude, but I can't think of one right off
If you
the
can't
bat.
think of this one, you can't think of the next question.
Well, go then first. You first, man.
I say The Miz.
The Miz?
Compared to everybody else during that time, they did better than The Miz.
Really? Okay. The Miz?
Yeah, in my opinion, it's The Miz.
Okay. I don't know, man. He's had some good defenses. Whatever. Matt Riddle, did he ever win that?
No, I don't know.
No, he won the U.S., didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he won the U.S. Championship. I'm going to go ahead. The most recent one that comes to mind, man. Great talent, but I'm going to go with the first one that comes to mind, Ricochet.
Okay.
Ricochet. Oh, wait. Did Jinder Mahal never win it?
The U.S. title.
The U.S. title? Never mind. As much as I love Ricochet's style and everything, and props to you, man. You're married to Samantha Irving. He is?
I don't know, ¿qué tiene que ver una cosa con la otra?
Yeah. But point is...
Stick to the story.
He didn't really
do the fucking question.
That's the only one that comes to mind that he didn't really do much.
Okay.
So
next question.
What is it?
Because this one's gonna take forever.
Go for it.
Who is the worst U.S. title champion?
The worst U.S. title champion? I could say Matt Riddle because of all the shit he did. You want to go first, man? I need time to think about this one too.
To me, who was the champion that had it from JBL's cabinet?
That Orlando Bloom dude?
Yeah.
Whatever his name was? Orlando Jordan?
Orlando Jordan.
There we go. Good one there.
To me, he was like one of the worst ones.
That makes sense. I don't want to say Austin Theory either. Because he was pretty bad too, but he was really doing
What he could.
what he could, man. He really was. Uh, Ray. Okay, Ray has had some good reigns with that one. The latest one was kind of like just to put it on him so he could put it back on Logan. Uh, where's U.S. champion? Definitely not. Nah, that's a favorite of mine. MVP Chris Benoit had a good thing with it. Did Matt ever win it?
Matt?
Yeah, Matt Hardy.
Yeah, he won it.
He couldn't be that bad since I remember him.
So has Jeff.
Jeff. I guess the only one that comes to mind, dude, has to be Matt Riddle lately because again, he was a fun character, but I don't even think he held it for that long, did he?
I don't know.
No, I don't think so. There's also Shelton Benjamin, but nah, he had the gold standard character, which was cool.
Yeah, but he's more known for the U.S. title than anybody else, to be honest.
Who, Shelton Benjamin?
Yeah, especially from that era.
True. I don't know, man. The only I always try to forget the bad ones, but I'm gonna say, just because of all the dumb shit that he's done, Matt Riddle.
Okay. Third question. Fuck. Do you think Mercedes Moné will have any impact in AEW?
If they use her right, yes. But if they're just gonna use her and then like do the same thing with like Paige and shit, like that's their last chance, man. We said it before. It's their last chance to do something with a huge talent.
As of me, as of everything that's happened lately, she's already having a negative impact. So I mean, regardless of however AEW uses her from now on, it's gonna be based on how she portrays herself to like the rest of the talent. So if she doesn't go any further than whatever she has right now, that's on her. Yeah, not really on them. It's more on her than anything, though.
Yeah, I mean they gotta do something with the women's division, man.
But bringing her in was not the point.
I mean, again, it's gonna depend on them, man.
Okay, so number 4, we're gonna skip. We're not gonna get into this fucking rant.
We've already talked about it.
Hey, we already did this shit. 4. Who is the worst general manager?
What was that? Brad Maddox?
I don't know who that.
You remember that guy? Like, I kind of remember him. It was like mid 2000s. It was a dude who started off as a referee and shit.
I don't know about that fool.
So yeah, Brad Maddox. I think you probably weren't watching too much.
Yeah, I wasn't.
I wasn't either, but I was able to catch glimpses and stuff. I was in college, so that was tough. But yeah, dude, like Brad Maddox. It was either between him or hate to say it because he's doing good again in NXT, but Corbin.
Oh yeah, Corbin was a general manager.
Yeah, he was a general manager.
I forgot about that.
It's really between them. I'm going to say Brad Maddox because he tried to be authoritative or something, but I don't even know what the hell he was trying to do, man. But everything they tried to do with Brad Maddox just did not fucking work with me.
I go with Ric Flair.
As a general manager of
He was general manager of Raw.
When Paul Heyman was doing that, right? Early 2000s?
Early 2000s, this is the first brand split.
There we go, yeah.
Like, right when they actually had to change their fucking name to WWE. And, like, it was just bad because he would add himself into matches. And he was general manager.
God,
And that's when, like, eventually they got Eric Bischoff, which, as much you hate his fucking character and shit, he was a good heel general manager.
True.
Yeah, while SmackDown had, like, multiple managers that they couldn't really hold their own. The only one that could was Paul Heyman. And even then, it wasn't holding his own very much compared to Eric Bischoff.
Gotcha.
5th question, last question from him. We talked about this, like, we didn't really talk about it in deep, but, like, in the last video, in the last week, what is the worst wrestling video game?
The worst wrestling video game?
Yeah.
Well, that's not going to be a question for me, man. I wasn't really...
WCW Mayhem.
WCW Mayhem?
And the ECW version of it. Because there was a WCW Mayhem, and there was a ECW... I can't remember the fucking name, but it was ECW on N64. It fucking sucked because you couldn't just do the grapple move. You had to do a whole bunch of series of moves just to grab him, and then just do any other thing. It wasn't a fucking I can't remember the fucking brand name. It's not No Mercy and WCW NWO Revenge. Like that shit was tired because it was simpler to move. But these two motherfucking games were fucking hard to use. And WCW Mayhem had shitty ass graphics. And I said so.
Alrighty. I mean, I've only ever owned one SmackDown vs. Raw game, man. I didn't really game.
Yeah, but anything past N64 were like better because they got better with time. Maybe not storyline wise or controller wise, but graphics still better. But in N64, where it was like right during the Attitude Era and right after it was there, the Ruthless Aggression, it was like we were expecting good video games, but these two sucked.
Oh boy. Alrighty. Man, is that it for Tommy's?
Yeah, that's it for Tommy.
Alright, man. Thank you, Tommy. What we got next? Alright, bro. Next set of questions. What do we got?
This is from Damo.
Damo! Don't forget the YO of the Born Leaders Wrestling Podcast. Check them out.
Damo, not Daniel.
Wait, what?
I said Damo.
And I said YO, huh? Okay. My bad. Damo! El Tranco! Your future opponent.
Apparently yours now too, because you've been calling him by a different name.
I'm sorry? Alright, whatever. Okay, alright, what do we got?
So his first question, what's your opinion on Rikishi referring to the Uso match?
What?
Referring to the Uso match.
Referring to the Uso match?
Like when he talked about it.
Oh, I didn't even know he talked about it.
He picked a side.
Oh, he picked a side?
Yeah.
Who'd he pick? Because I'm not aware of this.
He picked Jey Uso.
He picked Jey over Jimmy?
Yeah, because money-wise it's more probable for Jey to win than...
Yeah, and also storyline-wise, it kind of makes sense. Like, Jimmy's trying to take the good side over, like, the treacherous evil side.
I mean, technically that's what I think he's talking about. There might be something else, but, like, from what I've seen of Rikishi, that's the latest one about him talking about that match.
Gotcha. Alright, I mean, if he chose Jey, I could see it going into WrestleMania and everything storyline-wise. Yeah, I totally got it.
Yeah, but, like, as far as, like, a parent choosing over one kid over the other...
That's awful. That's terrible.
Like,
you shouldn't do that as a parent, but it's...
I mean, you're not talking about that. You're talking about storyline-wise, wrestling-wise.
Yeah, okay.
So, I don't know. I'm not a parent, so...
Me neither. What's next, bro?
Second question. How would the IC match become a triple threat?
With right now it's just Sammy and Gunther.
Yeah.
Well, like you said actually, man, earlier on the later episodes, last episodes, his shoulders weren't really down.
They weren't down, and on storyline wise, they could squeeze in Chad Gable through that storyline of saying my shoulders were never down, and like so technically you didn't win. But that's if they're actually trying to do that. Because it wasn't like, oh, the camera never picked it up. Like, no, the camera was on him the whole time. There's a reason why the camera was on him the whole time. Maybe that was a botch. Maybe it wasn't a botch. But the point is that they could still put in Chad Gable into the match because of that.
Because of they got a couple more weeks, man.
You never know.
Indeed.
Okay. His chaotic question.
Is it for you?
No.
It's for both of us? All right.
He never specified who.
Oh, all right. I guess it's for both of us then.
Like, you have to take Mist to the face, open mouth. Who would you take it from?
I have to take what?
The spit Mist.
Open mouth?
Yeah.
The spit mist. Okay. God damn it, that is disgusting because I'm not into that spit shit. But Asuka, because, I mean, you know.
Yeah, we're going with Asuka too.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, because I'm like, I mean, he never specified just dude or anybody. Just said anybody.
Okay, but yeah, I mean.
So he got you.
Yeah, I don't like the freaking spit shit. Never mind that we're trying to be kid friendly. We are not kid friendly.
We're never kid friendly.
No, we have never been. Okay, but keep going, man. I'm okay. My chair isn't almost breaking. Okay.
Okay. Now this is from Daniel.
Now it's Daniel.
Yes.
Now I can remember the YO. Okay, man. What's he got?
Like, how you feel about WrestleMania knowing that the only major storyline is Cody and the Bloodline? there's not another match that have any stipulations or storyline to it. Do we blame Triple H for this?
I wouldn't really say blame Triple H for that, man.
That's more TKO than Triple
TKO
H.
really. So there's not much. I'm pretty sure all the performers are going to they're gonna put their hearts out into WrestleMania as always. Should be good matches, but yeah, there's not much investment going on, you know. Like everything last year was great. You had the IC title triple threat, you had the US title triple threat, the Dominic and Ray, like everything had something, you know.
Well, it's
Great
not
build.
that this year there isn't any of that.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's good storylines, but the whole focus is just Cody and The Rock.
True,
Cody
that's
and Roman.
The Rock is overshadowing everything.
Yeah, and I'm like, if it was just Cody and Roman, then everybody else would get some shine from it. You know, like the Gunther match would be more, you know, more known. There would be more people to view that. But because The Rock is involved in this WrestleMania, nobody really cares about the rest of the card, which sucks. So it's not really on Triple H. It's more on TKO than Triple H itself on this WrestleMania.
Yeah, man, good. Well said.
Just based on the situation that we're in and all that.
Yeah, the focus is all on Cody, Rock, all that.
Yeah. So, thank you.
Thank you. Any more?
From him, no. That was the only
That was the only one?
That was the only
Thank you, Daniel.
Now from Reign of Wrestling.
Reign of Wrestling, all right. We are preparing ourselves in case we ever come across you to do trivia.
Okay, so... Hold on.
How many?
They only have 2 questions.
2? All right.
Like, first question, who should induct Paul Heyman to the Hall of Fame?
Well, it's funny. We were talking about that, and I'm slowly being convinced, dude. I think Stone Cold would be a great choice.
For me, it would be... That would have to be either Bubba or RVD.
Bubba, RVD.
Everybody keeps going to Dreamer, but...
Jeremy Lin.
Jerry Lynn.
What did I say?
Jeremy Lin. That's
Jerry Lynn.
That's like the 3rd time
I
this
don't know.
season.
This season, whatever. Jerry Lynn. I mean, he was an ECW original too.
I mean, there's a good number of guys, but I think like the more diehard ones would be either Bubba or RVD.
Makes sense. But yeah, man. I mean, again, I'm cool with Stone Cold, but definitely ECW original like Jerry Lynn or something.
Like you might never know. Stone Cold might do it, like, and it might just be like out of nowhere.
True.
You know, so that's a good one.
Yeah.
Second question: do you think The Rock will betray Roman?
You know what?
Hell yeah.
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 I could see that. You know, I could see that going on. Again, it's this. It's not that.
And then most of the time he gives his promos, he's looking at Roman, like, dog. Even Paul Heyman's like noticing, like, oh shit.
Indeed, man. What do we get? 2 like betrayals, you know? First, Seth betrays Cody, and then Roman thinks he has the upper hand. Then Rock betrays Seth.
Stop doing your little
Whatever.
fantasy bookies
All
like
right,
that.
whatever.
Like that. It is not a novela.
I know. Otherwise, his name being Roman or some shit like that.
Oh, that'd be stupid.
I know. All right, man. What else we got?
Okay, that's it for them.
Reign of Wrestling?
Yeah.
Alrighty. What else we got? From who? Thank you.
Now we got one from the 90s guy.
Oh, some effing 90s guy.
Yeah, I forgot the first part.
What's up, bro? Thank you.
They have one chaotic question for you.
For me?
Yeah.
Bring it.
They have 2 questions, but the first one is for you.
The first one's for me? All right.
How big is Batista's dick?
That's for me? That's for me.
You were watching wrestling during that time, wasn't it?
Yes, I was. Yes, I was. All right. Dang, bro. I thought we were cool. Okay, well.
I don't know.
You know, if you think about it, he wore trunks, so it couldn't be that big.
I mean, that was on roids, so who knows?
That's true. Well, it shrinks your balls, not your... Well, whatever.
You never know, dog.
Yeah. So, you know what? He wore trunks. Yeah, you know, it couldn't have been that big, man. I mean, you know, then again, you also got to question all those other dudes that just wore trunks.
Yeah. So it would just...
If I could quote Shrek, you think he's compensating for something.
Basically, it was just one question, but the other one, he just wanted me to show you the
Wait, I have to see something? All elite? What the?
So I'll say, so you could get that to show everybody else right here on the video.
Oh, you want us to like put that here somewhere?
Yeah, like
All
so
right.
so they know what we're looking at. They're gonna be thinking like we're looking at Batista thing or something.
Bro, how'd you manage to get that picture?
I know, right?
All right, but yeah, I'm So a little background, he does some awesome graphic designs of like pro wrestling stuff, influence from like stuff from the 90s and whatnot, hence his name, but also X-Men. And yeah, as you can see, yeah, these figures are quite elite. Yes, they are. Is that how you pronounce it?
I guess.
Elite?
Elite.
Elite.
Yeah.
Elite.
Yeah, it's like the word Ali, but
AOW. Is that supposed to be Eddie Kingston?
dude, that's
that's
Moxley.
I'm supposed to be wearing glasses. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's Moxley or John Moxley, or I don't know.
No, for just regular name.
All right,
like,
all right.
You need like, I'm looking at the name like, no, he didn't fuck the name up.
Gotcha. All right, so yeah,
That'll be fine.
indeed. So yeah, if you wear trunks in wrestling, you are small.
Damn.
I'm sorry, dude, but it kind of makes sense. How do you think about it?
Anywho,
All right.
now the last question for the Born Leaders.
Oh, Levante?
Levante.
What's up, bro?
And his questions are you team Yeet or no Yeet?
I'm gonna go with Yeet. I feel like Jay seems to have the more charisma out of them all, dude. I'm gonna say,
And he needs to push and
yeah.
establish himself as a singles.
Yeah, I mean, he's the one who said he was gonna do something as a single star. I mean, like, Jimmy could still do something with Solo, but you know,
It's more of them together than Jay needs them. He can still be a solo.
yeah,
Yeah, he can still be a singles wrestler.
I'm going with Jay on that one.
Okay. Second question. How do you feel about Mercedes Moné? First question. Second part of the question is
Okay.
new CEO theme song.
It's catchy. I mean, I like it. Honestly, it's those catchy theme songs that really freaking like gets everyone's attention, man. CEO.
You know she's the one who raps on it, right?
Really? I
Yeah.
didn't know. Okay, that is sick.
But to me, it's fucking annoying.
Really? Whatever.
Like, man, like, probably just me. Probably me being raised during a time where, like, nobody was singing on that shit, really, on theme songs. Like, man, I don't want to hear my own fucking voice going down the fucking ring, hearing about all my tragedies and backstory.
Oh, shit. Good point.
Like, no, I want to hear, like, a hard rock and riff, like, you know, like pump me up, not like, you know, like last week I lost my dog, and like my wife took my car and my
Oh
truck.
my God.
You know what I mean? I don't want to hear all that shit while it goes down the ring.
Gotcha.
But to me, it gave me Nakamura vibes in the beginning of the fucking song, and
Instrumental?
then everybody else was talking about it has Gunther vibe theme song. Because it was like a mash of different shit. So I'm like, I don't know. It could be a little bit of anything. Okay. So there's the last question from Levante.
Alrighty.
Your Lucha Libre wrestler Mount Rushmore.
Lucha Libre wrestler Mount Rushmore. You want to go first, man? I feel like you probably have this already set up.
Oh, I haven't really thought about it when I saw the question. And off the bat, it has to be 4, right?
Has to be 4. Well, you go. You want me to go first? Or
No,
you?
I'll go first.
You? Okay.
One of them has to be Dr. Wagner
Junior or the original?
Jr. Because I haven't seen the original wrestle ever. But I've seen his junior wrestle a few times. Second would have to be Vampiro. Because technically he's a Lucha Libre. He might not have the Lucha Libre style, but he's Lucha Libre wrestler.
He's an icon down there, yeah.
Third has to be fuck, who could it be? We're not talking about specific company. Because you could say, well, Volador Jr. is a good one, but it's not, he's not my favorite.
Gotcha.
You got Latin Lover. That's because he actually did shit with his wrestling career. And fourth lucha libre wrestler. Um, just for the fucking comedy. Just for the comedy. Super Porky.
Yes. I didn't even think about that. Yes. I mean, this was before you couldn't see John Cena, man.
And he's done comedy skits. Whatever R-Truth is doing now is nothing compared to what Super Porky used to do back in the day.
There you go.
Rest in peace, man. But
Indeed.
some pretty shit. Yeah, so it's Dr. Wagner Jr., Vampiro, Latin Lover, and Super Porky. That's pretty much, if you look back, that's pretty much just the classic AAA wrestlers.
Gotcha.
And I'm surprised that, and anybody would say, like, I'm surprised they haven't said Eddie or Ray. Like, Eddie's not a lucha libre wrestler as much. He's a technical wrestler, but he's not a lucha libre wrestler.
He's good, though. He was in AAA with Los Gringos Locos, right?
Yeah, but he was not out there, like, enough for him to be out there, you know. Like Ray, he's a lucha libre wrestler, but he's not, like, up there for me.
Gotcha.
Not for real.
Well, I'm gonna go with the number one thing, man.
What's up?
Number one thing. I know it may be basic for some lucha fans out there, but for those who don't know, just the cultural impact and influence, gotta put Santos up there, man.
Oh, that's a good one.
Gotta put Santos up there, you know? Like, I mean, not just in the ring, but also, like, in cinema and stuff, too. People in Mexico love the Lucha Libre cinema and stuff, you know? And he was, like, one of the main faces of that.
I would still take Blue Demon over Santos. Anyway.
I getcha. They have a rivalry there, too, and stuff. But again, you know, like, it's also where I kind of got introduced to that. My mom loved, like, Los Santos películas and stuff, Contra las Momias, Guanajuato, que los vampiros, que no sé qué. But yeah, all that stuff, you know. So, Santos, definitely, I wouldn't...
Santo.
What do I keep saying?
Santos.
Okay, El Santo.
Yeah, I'm like...
Whatever.
We're not talking about Escobar. What the
no, Santo. El Santo. But yeah, definitely, I mean, not just in Lucha Libre, but you can't ignore his, like, cultural influence throughout the world.
And then he was, like, the first classy wrestler at the time. He used to show up in suits and stuff.
Indeed, yeah, you know. He took himself...
Like, professional.
Indeed, yeah.
This was before everything out there in Mexico popped and out here.
Yeah. But yeah, man, definitely gotta put El Santo up there. And now, again, that's a big gap because then I didn't really start watching Lucha Libre until, like, 2000s, mids, later, mostly lates and stuff. But I never saw his dad wrestle, but rest in peace, man. I gotta go with El Hijo del Perro Aguayo.
He was a good one.
Yeah, and was he one of the first ones that had, like, a major, like, stable, like, in Lucha Libre, in CMLL, with Los Perros del Mal?
He was in AAA, fool.
But before he was in AAA, he was in CMLL, right?
I can't remember.
I think he was in... Because it was a big deal when he came down to AAA, man. He was in CMLL with his grupo, Los Perros del Mal. And, you know, basically, Los Perros del Mal had, like, that, like, impact, like, your DX or your NWO. That was...
More like DX, because NWO was, like, overplayed.
Okay, true. I mean, they had a lot of members, too, but I see what you mean. So, yeah, you know... El Hijo del Perro Aguayo with his stable Los Perros del Mal, that was, you know, that was their version of, like, a big stable, you know?
It was a heel stable.
It was a heel stable. Are you looking at, was it CMLL first or AAA?
Yeah, it was CMLL. I didn't know that.
And then they went to AAA. Yeah, that was a big deal. And he was a good fucking heel because it was like, fuck this fool, fuck you, you know?
And he was there with Mr. Aguila and Damien 66.
Yeah, Damien 66. And hope you get better, man. He's having some health issues right now, too.
Yeah, and if people don't know who Mr. Aguila is, that's Esa Rios from WWE.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He just changed his name when he went out there.
Interesting. But yeah, man, definitely El Hijo del Perro Aguayo. You gotta be up there for me, man. It's a little bit tough here. I kind of want to put... I'm not sure about that. I'll think about the last one, but I'm gonna be pretty basic on this last one, man, because...
Who?
I gotta put Rey Mysterio up there, man.
Okay.
I mean, mostly because, again, yes, he was established in Mexico, but also in Japan and stuff. And he also just really he was that threshold that like helped people like have a connection of like watching wrestling here, seeing what a luchador could do. It was mostly like people our generation exposed to lucha libre. There was through Rey Mysterio. Then we find out about luchadores over there. You know,
Yeah.
maybe people like watching before he ever came in knew about him before WWE, but you know, definitely got to put him up there because he's. I would say now he's definitely one of the bigger like names in like Mexican wrestling. You know, when you think about it, when you think of Mexican wrestlers, you think Rey Mysterio. It's like the more common.
Yeah, not out there though.
Not out there, sure, but
Out
obviously,
here, yeah, but
yeah.
out in Mexico, no.
But obviously, you know, man, duh. But yeah, so you got to put Ray up there. This is tough.
Cool.
It's kind of between La Parca,
And
Psicosis.
okay.
Because like Psicosis had that incredible rivalry with Rey Mysterio throughout all their careers, you know.
Uh-huh.
But then again, La Parca was also a very popular luchador. He had a little stint in like WCW,
Yeah.
but like you know he was able to use that popularity that he had out there and help AAA down here, you know, down there in Mexico.
Yeah.
And Psicosis later on became Nicho el Millonario, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Yeah, without the mask.
Which he's going through some health shit too.
Oh shit, he is too.
Yeah.
Hope you're doing better, man. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna put La Parca up there, man.
All right. Cool.
Yeah,
And
so
these are just notable honor mentions.
go for it.
Pentagor Jr.,
Yeah.
Rey Fenix, Psychosis. If you didn't pick them, I think you did, right?
I was debating, yeah.
L.A. Park, La Parca from over there, Blue Demon Jr., Tejano Jr., I can't remember who the fuck else. Volador Jr.,
I mean-
Cibernetico, El Mesias. They're
Mesias,
all good lucha libre wrestlers, but to me,
Mil Máscaras?
he's a good one too. But I'm saying like these are the ones like that we picked are the ones that, in our opinion, it doesn't mean like it has to be them. Like no, just our opinion.
Gotcha.
And that's it. That's it for the
Mr.
set of questions I had.
Alrighty. So those are all our Instagram questions, right?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Thank you for sending those questions into Oni and stuff. You remember, just drop the direct message right there. Time for YouTube. And I say this, please also comment down below on this, cause we only got one.
Yeah. So like, if you comment on either one, just like let us know. Like, are you sending my questions?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, so you don't have to send 2 sets of questions. Like,
Exactly.
just send one.
Yeah. So we only have one set of questions here, man.
For more.
It is a fellow friend of the Born Leaders of Wrestling Rampage. He doesn't have an Instagram and of Dropkick SoCal, so that's why he's usually on YouTube and sending in questions. So yeah, Born Leaders Wrestling Rampage. You know him, the one, the only TN Couponer. What's up, bro? What is up? I think this is the first time you've ever sent us questions that we're gonna answer here.
Yeah.
All right, man. So yeah, he's a friend of all of us, man. You are going to be hearing a lot of questions from him coming from YouTube. And yeah, he's the first one here, man. Alrighty, so let's take a looky. So, here's kind of a fun one, man. Are you ready?
Yeah. What's up?
If you had a time machine, what past wrestling event would you attend? Want to go first?
The first one.
Well, he said...
No, I'm saying the wrestling event.
Yeah, wrestling event. Like, he said one?
I'm saying where I would go would be the first TLC match.
The first ever TLC match?
Was it SummerSlam?
It was either the first one. The most popular one is WrestleMania 17, but it wasn't the first one.
The SummerSlam one.
Yeah, the SummerSlam 2000?
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, you were watching during that time.
And 2000 when where it was in North Carolina, where people wanted the Hardy Boys to win, but it was Edge and Christian.
Damn. And then they won at WrestleMania?
Huh?
They won in WrestleMania 17.
Cool.
ENC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They won the first two.
Yeah, there you go.
Is either that or TLC 4, which was the more chaotic one.
That's your favorite, right? Where it was the mixed-up tag teams?
Yeah, when it was the same 3, pretty much half teams, with a 4th,
RVD and Kane?
no, RVD with Jeff, Kane with the Hurricane, but Hurricane wasn't there. Um, Edge, no, Christian versus with Chris Jericho, and Bubba with Spike Dudley.
Gotcha,
So it
gotcha.
wasn't like it was still the same teams, but now with other people in the main teams.
Gotcha, gotcha. Alrighty, man. So, either one of those?
I'll go with TLC 4.
TLC 4?
It was more brutal.
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I got a few to pick in mind too, man. So, mostly just for historical context, you know? So, you know, the ones that I have in mind, I love the chaotic shit, man. I would want to go, maybe if I could, I'd go back to see the freaking Montreal Screwjob. Just to be in that fucking audience.
Hell no.
I don't know, bro.
Nah.
That, or was it One Night Stand before WWE ruined ECW? 2006. Where
The second one.
Yeah, the second one, where RVD was going up against John Cena, and the crowd was just not... They were fucking brutal towards John Cena.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Or, I know you just loved him back in this time, 2011 Money in the Bank, when the Chicago crowd was going crazy over CM Punk. Just because I want to be in that... I know, just because I want to be in those audience members, man. Now, you said for sure there was a riot at the Survivor Series 97?
Dude, there was a natural riot.
There was a natural riot? You know, fuck it, dude. I want to be in the riot.
One Mexican found.
What?
Found punches. The place that he should have been.
Oh, all right, fine.
Like how did they get him? The Canadians were just apologizing to him, and he's like, "I'll eat out."
Damn, I got too many. I don't know, but yeah, dude. No, fuck it. I mean, I've been in one riot before. You want to know more about that? Talk to me. But yeah, I'm
Nah, if I would have gone with one like that had a good pop, it would have been the 2011 one or the One Night Stand one with the what do you call it?
Montreal Screwjob?
Because they were still in the 90s, there was not a lot of security, so that was
shit was crazy.
Yes, but the other ones were more of a positive pop. This one was more of a negative.
Yeah, I mean it's insane, dude. But yeah, honestly, I'm in it for the insanity. Fuck it. Montreal Screwjob. If there was a riot, whatever. All right, but yeah, man. All right, man, and he's got two more questions.
All right, cool.
All right, so these next two, I'm going to ask you so you could do them, because for me, man, these next two, they kind of blend together.
Okay.
I'll ask you right now. So his last two questions. Number 2, what made you a fan of wrestling?
Like what? Exactly.
Yeah.
What it was the whole like Hardy Boys aesthetic that I saw in 98, 99.
Nice.
So like the first match, sometimes it feels like I'm moving like the matches when I've seen them, but to me it's like a blur now because I'm a little bit older and shit. Oh, that's fuck. But the first few matches that I've seen were like the Hardys. But this was after when they turned like that whole goth emo, like where they were actually shopping from like Hot Topic kind of clothes. When it was like the cool Hardy Boys one, like after the Brood and shit. But like that's when I started seeing them. So when I saw the Hardys versus Edge and Christian at No Mercy, like that was like, oh my god, you know.
Gotcha.
And then, but keep in mind, like I didn't really know wrestling as much because when I got to see it, when my cousins would come over, so I didn't get to see it as much because every Monday, and at that time there was no SmackDown, which is Raw. I don't know where the fuck I was at, but I hardly ever got to catch Raw. So when one of my cousins used to come over with, because I had an M64, they would come over with No Mercy, the game. So when I got into the game was because of the wrestling, it's because of the video game. That's where I started learning about them. That's when I started looking more into wrestling. So for me, it was more through video game, but it was through the Hardy Boys than it was through other shit. I was a fan. I was a fan of Edge back in the day, like from like 2000 to 2002. Before they made him to the Rated R superstar. But when he still had like the longer hair before, when he used to be the whole solo lone wolf shit.
He had the Rob Zombie theme song, right?
Yeah, that's when I was a fan of him. But like once they fucked him up with the Rated R shit, it's like nah.
All right. I mean, you know I love that shit, but whatever.
Yeah.
All right, man. So again, you're gonna finish them first. Who was your first wrestling crush?
I mean, there's been a lot.
Who was the first, man?
The first one ever.
Yep.
Oh fuck! You have to go back down 20 fucking.
20 fucking years.
Fuck. It was Tori Wilson.
Tori Wilson. Yep.
That was what 2004, 2003.
And like so full and so on because she.
Because she was only there for a bit. She wasn't there for a long time.
The way she would give the stink face to all the divas, man.
And that was only for like 2-3 matches. It wasn't even like forever.
Who cares? They're memorable. Well, she's had more
apparently
than...
not, because apparently you don't remember how many there were.
I thought there were more than 2 and 3.
No, dude.
Didn't she get her ass bit in one of them?
No.
What? Could have sworn I seen that.
There was one where Matt Hardy wanted to get a stink face from her.
But it was Rikishi, right?
Rikishi gave it to Matt.
That's right, and he had his eyes closed.
So, like, there's a few times when they tagged together where she would do that, but it wasn't, like, oh, there was a shitload of them. Like, no, it was just, like, 1 or 2.
What? I'll have to look that up, because I swear I remember her getting her ass bit by another chick.
Probably, but not a lot.
Well, I'll take a look
anywho,
that up. Okay, keep going.
So, because keep in mind, like, to me, when the first crush, I mean, people could have said Lita. I could have said Lita or China, but I didn't really start watching that part or actively watching that part until like later. So when I learned about Tori Wilson and when that's when like the whole bra and panties shit was happening. You're like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm. We were all at that age.
Yeah, and it was mostly her and Trish Stratus, but I saw more of Tori Wilson overall.
Yeah.
I mean, Stacy Keibler was a good one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed, man. So that's it for you.
Yeah.
All right. So
I mean, if he was asking for a fucking list right now, we would just go through that whole shit.
Fucking list. All right.
At least of Mooski.
The list of Mooski, now only 2.
I only got like 3.
I know already.
But
I know, and it's funny because you say you weren't really watching wrestling for the chicks. You said.
I wasn't.
Yeah, well, this is why they blend in for me. It kind of makes us in there.
Oh, because that's how you got it?
All right, well, let me explain. So, the first part of it, what made you a fan of wrestling? Again, I wasn't really watching wrestling until, like, mid-2000s, the Ruthless Aggression, that stuff. That's why I love the Rated R Edge, you know. But, before that, you know, I was a simple kid, man. And, Daniel, you could understand me in this. I like cartoons, and I loved boobies.
Yeah,
I was a simple kid.
But he loves old boobies.
What's wrong with old boobies? You ever heard of G-Moves?
He loves bang.
Whatever. I mean, whatever. Okay, I mean, I'm
not to like shame you on that, but just
whatever you're into, bro. But it's funny how this all connects because I saw it today on their episode how they were talking about this. So
and how he's gonna like videotape
you and Damo. Okay, but point is, yeah. So I was a simple kid, man. Cartoons, boobies. If I wasn't watching cartoons, I was fucking just clicking through my channel, through my TV, channel surfing. So, of course, the first time I fucking see Deborah in a fucking dress suit, like silver, I still remember that. Silver, her boobs right in the fucking camera. Of course I'm fucking amazed.
It's in your memory.
Yes, it is! It's locked in here forever. Team boobies. Well, puppies, as Jerry would say. So, yeah, I mean, like, I wasn't watching wrestling, but I was like, oh, wow, Deborah. I mean, I was aware of, like, other names, Stone Cold Steve Austin, whatnot.
Yeah, because Like
they were married. I guess.
No, yeah, but like with me, when I saw Deborah, it was during the invasion angle, and
Right.
she didn't really show much.
I know, but this was like what I remember her.
And definitely you missed her versus
Sable?
No, that was Sable. And
I definitely wasn't watching.
And it had a handprint as the.
Yeah, I didn't watch that, but
I saw that.
This must have been early 2000s. But point is, of course, seeing Deborah was like, wow, they're amazing. So you know,
you should have seen her in Here Comes the Pain. Because you had to talk to every character, and every time they talked,
were the graphics good?
They jiggle. They move.
Oh, okay, good. Alrighty, but yeah. So yeah, that's my first wrestling crush, and that goes into my first wrestling crush before I was even watching wrestling. Deborah.
So Deborah.
Yeah, because before wrestling existed, it was just anytime I could see Deborah, and then eventually I got more invested. Like, oh, there's all these other hot chicks in wrestling, like Tori Wilson, like Mickie James.
Well, at that time, yeah.
Yeah. But then once I was like, okay. Let's wait till oh wow, now look at all these other amazing wrestlers, Rey Mysterio, Edge, Undertaker. Like, when the chicks weren't on, it was like, oh, okay, these guys are actually awesome.
Damn, dog.
I'm sorry.
Damn, dog.
That's how it, I'm being honest, that's how it was. Sorry.
Damn.
But yeah. Thanks to boobs.
Con razón, ese tiene una lista.
I know. I have a... And you think it's just...
Can't get with any of them.
You never know.
Nah, I know.
Fuck you. All right, guys, but that is it for the questions. This was fun. Indeed, y'all. But yeah, you guys want to ask us some things yourself as well?
Just hit us up.
Yeah, comment down below in this video. Hit us up on Instagram, and we will answer them.
I will go around and ask all y'all if y'all don't say shit.
Yeah, indeed. And yeah, y'all, comment down below. But yeah, I mean, fuck it. Is she married now?
Who?
Deborah?
I don't think she want to get married again.
Fuck it, one night stand. I don't care.
Or be with.
If I meet her at a wrestling event of some kind.
So you're gonna go to Texas?
Sure, fuck it. Or no, never mind. Only if it's in LA. But whatever.
She ain't gonna come out here, bro.
Maybe Tony Storm when she gets divorced. I don't know.
Damn, that's high wishing for you.
I know. I'm stupid though. Alrighty.
Damn, dog.
But yeah. All right, guys. But yeah, you guys got any answers? Questions?
Answers.
To fucking life. I don't know. But yeah, guys, this was fun. Always feel free to ask us. Hit us up. Whatever you want to know. And yeah, any last remarks, man?
No, not really.
Alrighty, guys. This was.
Oh yeah. Damo, wait for the cut-out question I got for you.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Alrighty, but yeah, follow all those other guys, y'all. We'll talk about them constantly. Alrighty. See you guys in the next episode. Take care.
See ya.
Peace out.